This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti here at MWF Studios, just north of Boston in downtown Melrose, Massachusetts. Check out some cool offers we have at the end of this video to find out how you can do your part to support indie wrestling. Let's check out WWE Payback from Sunday, May the 1st, 2016 at the Allstate Arena in Rosemont, Illinois, a neighbor of Chicago. This was WWE's first pay-per-view offering since WrestleMania 32 with a lineup that felt fresh from top to bottom. Feedback for Payback on our Twitter poll was positive. 51% thumbs up, 35% thumbs in the middle, only 14% thumbs down. For the Payback kickoff show, Dolph Ziggler defeated Baron Corbin. I don't know, Corbin's push right off the bat after winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal seems to be a thing of the past, losing to a mid-carder like Dolph Ziggler before the pay-per-view even started. This wasn't even on the main show. Hey, fans know I'm a big Dolph Ziggler fan. I think he's fantastic. The things I would do with Dolph Ziggler in WWE if I was the man behind the pencil booking, or in this day and age, writing the show. But Dolph Ziggler is what it is. I mean, creative has dumped a lot of garbage on him with a lot of failed startup pushes, only to be disappointed in the end. For Ziggler to pin Corbin here, I kind of shrugged my shoulders. In a pre-show rematch from the WrestleMania kickoff show, WWE United States Champion Kalisto defeated Ryback once again, if you recall, in Dallas, in an almost empty AT&T Stadium. Kalisto defeated Ryback there as well. The Payback pay-per-view began with the finals of the number one contenders tag team title tournament, with Enzo and Cass and the Vaudevillains going to a no contest. Very serious here, folks. Moments into the match, Enzo was seriously hurt. Match was stopped on the spot. The injury occurred when Amore was sliding under the bottom rope. Instead, his face clipped the bottom rope, causing the back of his head to slam off the mat. The collision appeared to knock out Amore. He collapsed to the floor. WWE medical personnel stopped it on the spot. No more wrestling. It was the right thing to do. It was the safe thing to do. Could have, you know, we've seen tragedies inside the ring. I'm going to shut my mouth there. I don't want to compare it to anything that I've seen even outside of the United States. Amore was rushed to a local medical facility. He underwent testing, and he was diagnosed with a serious concussion. Good news is he was discharged, and he's hopefully going to be on his way back to the WWE ring once he heals from the concussion. The great thing about WWE in 2016, they have everyone have to pass tests once they've been injured like that before they'll allow them back in the ring. In different eras, he could be back in the ring tonight. I think that's a great thing for the industry. That, again, is my own personal opinion. Kevin Owens defeated Sami Zayn with a pop-up powerbomb. This was a pay-per-view quality match. That won over the tough market like Chicago. The fans were going crazy at times. Thank you, WWE, for giving fans a match to truly sink their teeth into and enjoy. This is one that you might call internet diehard fans, or the IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community. I hate that term. I mean, WWE pushes its social media presence so much each and every week. Those fans that are subscribed to or follow on Twitter and Facebook, are they IWC too? I don't know. But how about this? WWE fans got a real treat with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If they're not diehard Owens and Zayn fans right now, having more of a appreciation and love for the quote-unquote superstars up top, maybe they'll feel a little bit more love towards Owens and Zayn with an outing like this. Owens was interviewed by Byron Saxton after the matchup. Then he joined the commentary team for the next match. His WWE Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, defeated Cesaro with the schoolboy due to a ton of outside interference from the continuation of Owens and Zayn brawling back outside the ring. This certainly sets up a four-way Intercontinental title feud once the dust settled. Matter of fact, Owens was the one that walked off with an Intercontinental title belt. Miz has no gold, but hey, The Miz has Maurice, and if it was me, I'd take the girl over the belt. Again, that's just one man's opinion. May see a four-way match at Extreme Rules between these four. Dean Ambrose defeated Chris Jericho in another excellent matchup. This match was originally going to take place at WrestleMania before all of the injuries went down, and Ambrose wound up fighting Brock Lesnar. Ambrose used the dirty deeds for the victory here. Again, props to Chris Jericho. He went out there, he busted his ass, and again, the right man won, as Ambrose is one of the future faces of WWE, and Chris Jericho is certainly going to go down as a WWE legend. WWE Women's Champion Charlotte with the Nature Boy Ric Flair defeated Natalya, who had her uncle Bret the Hitman Hart back in her corner to retain the women's title. Great to see Bret back after he had that fight with cancer. Fine women's match until WWE went to the well once again. The Montreal Screwjob finish. Little Nate, Charles Robinson, he called for the bell as soon as Charlotte put Natalya in the sharpshooter without Natty tapping. Bret Hart was furious. He laid out Ric Flair. Then after the match, Natalya put the sharpshooter on Charlotte, and what I imagine will be a rematch at Extreme Rules on May the 22nd. The big tease over who Vince McMahon was going to have Monday Night Raw broke down like this. Both Shane and Stephanie are going to run Raw going forward, but as a team, so they better get along. Still no reference to Shane losing his chance to run Raw when he lost to The Undertaker at WrestleMania, but it is what it is. Raw has certainly been more watchable since WrestleMania, week in and week out. If this is the storyline they need to keep it there, I say run with it. In the main event, it was the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns defeating AJ Styles in a wild match with tons of outside interference, maybe too much. It was almost a 2 out of 3 falls type match, in a sense similar to Shawn Michaels and Vader from SummerSlam 96. AJ Styles beat Reigns via countout when he hit a springboard forearm on Reigns through a table outside the ring after Reigns escaped the calf crusher. Then Shane McMahon restarted the match on the spot. He made it a no countout match. AJ jumped off the top rope. Reigns hit him below the belt at that point, and that led to a DQ win for AJ Styles. Stephanie got involved and announced that this was now going to be a no countout, no disqualification match as the plot thickens. After Reigns hit a second Superman punch on AJ, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson hit the ring. They left Reigns laying, beat down City, till the Usos came out to try and fight him off. AJ hit a springboard forearm, but Reigns was able to get his foot on the rope. Looked like AJ was going to get the gold. AJ went up to the top again. Roman tossed him onto everybody fighting on the floor. Then Roman did his patented dive over the top rope. They look like bowling pins on Candlepin for cash. After more wild action, Reigns pinned AJ with the spear. The McMahons loved the match, and they ordered a rematch at Extreme Rules between Roman Reigns and AJ. This will be an Extreme Rules match itself for the championship. If you were looking for a fresh pay-per-view that's different than what WWE has presented in recent months, this was the one for you. There was no League of Nations dragging down the show with their boredom. The women were giving quality time. The Zayn Owens match was very good. Most important, in the main event, the angle kept you guessing, wanting to know what was going to happen next, leaving fans talking. If I'm Vince McMahon, that should be my goal at the end of every pay-per-view. Leave the fans happy, leave the fans interested, even if they're not exactly happy, but wanting to know what's going to happen next. Fans, I would love to know what you thought of WWE Payback. Leave your feedback in the comment section below. Fans, check out the MWF store. We have some awesome deals for you, and every purchase helps us continue to produce more live wrestling events and free video content for your wrestling enjoyment. If you missed WrestleMania, the WWE Hall of Fame, or NXT TakeOver, click the link below and get 1 month of WWE Network absolutely free. Please use our link, as WWE helps us out a little for sending great wrestling fans their way. WWE Payback comes your way live Sunday night, May the 1st, from the Wild Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. The price is right to watch it live, along with network-exclusive programming. Thousands of hours of content available on demand, and experiencing everything from WrestleMania week with the click of a button. Do your shopping with Amazon.com and WWEshop.com using our links below, and help support indie wrestling. No matter what you buy on either website, including non-wrestling merchandise on Amazon, we get a thank you from our online partners. Doesn't cost you one extra penny. Fans, the Millennium Wrestling Federation's 15th anniversary celebration is upon us this summer. What we've been able to produce and experience in a decade and a half is amazing, and we're going to keep building more and more great content for your enjoyment anywhere on this planet. Continue to check out the BostonWrestling.com super site. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at MWF2001. And subscribe to our YouTube channel with more than 900 free videos. Until we speak again, folks, you and yours, be well.